You are inscrutable. Flask prepare.
Heads up, pussy!
Going to shop.
Now this is how you start a fight. Our yellow walker is under attack. Impressive paradox.
I see the enemy.
I'm gonna go by pitch.
Have fun. Don't get dead.
Let's push you up. I see haze.
Thank you.
50 cent, motherfucker!
It's almost time to grab the rune.
Great at
and oppose your will. I got you, bitch! Appreciate the help.
They will never harm me.
Let someone in!
We're gonna go back in.
I'm gonna tear this shit up! Fire in the motherfucking hole, bitches!
You know, killing those creatures is quite cathartic.
I see haze. Mirage is missing.
Jump on in!
Nice.
Got someone in!
I'm gonna go green.
The joys of gambling.
They're all one. All mid. Well,
Eat it up, bitch!
Mirage is here.
This is how we doing it. You wanna buy a mug to go with your gun?
It's almost time to
Bring it on, motherfuckers!
where did our Vin go? Oh, never mind. Welcome back.
They've taken our blue guardian. Mid-boss has arrived.
No more games.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. They destroyed the guardian on Greenwich. A green walker is under attack.
I'm gonna deliver this urn because it's up.
Little bit of advice. Don't get caught.
Somebody go yellow and farm that way.
That ain't gonna fucking pay.
Meet my friends.
Shit, all of y'all fucking magnets.
We delivered the urn.
They took out Vindicta.
They've taken our yellow guardian.
What was that, bitch? Hell yeah.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Eat this, pussy.
Big mistake, pal.
Greenwich is under attack.
I ain't going out like that.
I won't lie. I don't know what that does, but my kid says all the mystics are buying it.
A blue walker is under attack.
They took out Vindicta. Play with this.
York is under attack. They've taken our yellow walker. A blue walker is under attack.
Got some of this.
It's almost time to grab the rune. line. Take the king's boon and be blessed. The Gin Bearer must die. Greenwich is under attack.
They're running away now.
They've destroyed our Green Walker.
But Broadway needs help.
Broadway is under attack. They've destroyed our Blue Walker.
I love this.
Have a real bad day.
これが俺の挽回だ。Bring it on! Your ass is in trouble now!
You started this fire to die for my mother. And I am certainly willing to kill for her.
It's almost time to grab the room. The Rejuvenator is descending. Be careful. They have the Rejuvenator. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
I got one of those for the missus. Big fan.
I bet.
The urn has been dropped. They claim the urn.
Careful, Warden. Defend Greenwich.
Kill Mishala's pawn. Grow stronger. The rejuvenator has expired.
I'm not one to judge the line between vigilante and civil servant.
Time to grab the rune.
There's 3 people right here. Just watch out.
I see Calico.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Jump on in!
Good shit, Warden.
You ever want to pawn that cape or gun of yours?
I'll stand up to anybody. Mid-boss has arrived.
You'll be the last one standing.
Defend Green.
I bet.
That's coming in!
Now's a good time to give up. Soon Wyoming will be ours.
Defend the stronghold.
Fucking home, bitches!
I thought they'd put up a fight. I guess I can be wrong.
Why are you picking a fight you can't win?
Defend the stronghold.
They're mine.
I see Calico.
The spirit earned
You like that, huh?
to be claimed. Defend the stronghold.
I can afford anything at the shop.
Keep fighting and we'll fight.
I will stand as a beacon for my allies.
It's over.
It's a good day.
You lucky I ended this shit quick. They don't have a chance in hell.
This is a great read.
Defend the stronghold.
Yeah, I think we can move us here. Hayes is in our base for some reason.
Headed to Broadway.
And we must be ready.
Play with this!
The rejuvenator is descending.
They're all fucked!
My actions carry the weight of the Jinn.
They won't escape me. Little too close, pal. I'll get him. This is about to get messy.
Hell yeah!
Let's get to work. Try running away now.
I need to prepare.
Eat it up, bitch! Nobody, you don't stand a chance!
Big mistake, pal.
Once you complete.
Well, this is my first game today, so I guess I'll figure out that myself.
But you're only a fool would oppose the seventh moon.
Fire in the motherfucking hole, bitches!
If you need more protection, you know where to find me.
Go in the shop.
Leave it to me.
So much value in mere crates.
Don't mess this up, Savannah.
Go in the shop.
I'm counting on you, Savannah.
You have a good eye.
This will keep him on his toes. Introducing the spectacular Savannah.
All right.
If you like that, I got
It's
some other
almost
stuff.
time to maroon.
Go in the shop. Going to shop.
Oh, that was a new play. My bad, Hayes. I gotta reset. Well, maybe I can hang around and get something sustained. Hold on.
My lovely assistant. I got him.
I'm ready to end them.
Okay, I'm actually going to reset, Hayes. I'll be back.
You know, killing those creatures is quite cathartic.
Alright, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back.
Let's get going.
Let's get to work, Savannah.
Sorry I couldn't follow up. That was a bad one. My bad, Hayes. Whoa! Yeah, Hayes is such a noob. How did that die? Or Hayes, excuse me, Paradox. Not you, man. You're doing good. The Paradox.
The joys of gambling.
They destroyed the Guardian on Yellow.
I want like 20 fucking knockdowns for Vindicta. I want her to never be able to do anything again.
Interesting comment after your first comment.
I don't care.
Exquisite, isn't it?
It's almost time to grab the rune.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Engaging enemy.
Do not let her do that again.
Oh, this ends now.
Stay 2 steps ahead of
Got it.
I see
Warden's
Warden.
ganking us. Ain't no way.
too slow.
Destroyed the Guardian on blue.
Victor's missing.
This combo is just fucking miserable. Fucking, what's his name? Ward is running around.
Soldier is here. A blue walker is under attack. The order has been dropped.
Requesting permission to engage.
Need help at green.
Right.
Let's push through.
I'm a coming, Luigi.
That's gonna help keep it warm on the inside.
Well, that sucked.
Enemy located. Going to engage. I guess the weaker one lost.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Yo, troops on yellow.
Open door, man's got it.
Headed to York.
The king shall temper your spirit. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Blue could use a hand.
Getting there as fast as I can.
Ready for combat.
Coming back to blue.
You're gonna look at door.
Good delivery. Come and help
I
all
knew
man
it
if I
was
can.
cracked. I knew it was.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, that was BM as fuck.
breach is under attack.
I made a terrible mistake.
Headed to green. Headed to blue.
Next time.
They've been really solid on defense. I can't really find an opportunity to get their towers.
I see someone appreciates fine craftsmanship.
Bring it on.
Broadway is under attack.
Too slow.
Ah.
Get that page.
It's almost time to grab the ring.
What?
Here's your chance to shape your destiny.
A blue walker is under attack.
Fuck all you bitches!
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Step this way, please.
A yellow walker is under attack. Lights out.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Bring it on.
Don't make me hurt you.
A blue walker is under attack.
Oh, this is so unfair, dude.
Well, someone's looking to make a statement.
York is under attack. Broadway is under attack.
Alright, I'm pressing the fuck out of this lane.
They've taken our blue walker.
Pull back!
It's almost time to grab the rune.
York is under attack.
Yellow needs help.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Snipe. I got slowed down.
Fall back, y'all pushing up. I think we can get mid now.
Engaging.
Or at least get a walker, get something. Just back up, get out of there.
Yep, we're going. I'm going down to mid.
Alright, let's go mid. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We gotta go live
The
right now.
doorman is facilitating our victory.
We need more people.
Headed to Greenwich.
Victor's coming up. He's probably gonna hold on here, so get out of the pit. Okay, never mind. He didn't. Okay, so let's just get out of here and keep.
Yeah,
this
I
thing
could
pushed
see
up.
him through the roof with my ult. He was just, I don't even know what he was doing. He was being weird.
Let's push Broadway. I see you, Victor.
Oh my goodness.
Walker is under attack.
Alright, I'm gonna head to blue.
Pull back.
Where are are y'all pulling back? Why aren't y'all pushing?
Because I'm dying in a heartbeat, bro. I need to get some more green items. I think I'm gonna try for Earn while we have. It seems like going for the Walker's been kind of rough, but Earn should be doable.
There's 2 mid, so we don't go around, come to our base or something.
Yeah, I'm taking the jump pad route.
Got at least 2 green.
Got 1 yellow, Vindicta.
We delivered the urn.
Raytrain has ult, watch out. Yeah, just back
I can't get any of them. Everybody's so fast.
Death brings consequences once more.
Headed to Greenwich.
Commencing operation.
Coming Yamato.
Let's push through. Headed to Broadway.
We'll clear this way, we can't push with that wave.
The spell magic is really good this game, by the way, especially you, Sinclair, if you're having issues with the Warden 3.
I'm having issues with having no fucking range. I can't grab anybody's ult. Oh, that's not what this build is for. Fucking okay. I'm just confusing myself now.
Alright, we can't push blue. We gotta go.
Help if it's possible.
Someone go yellow, it's gonna get hit by minions.
I exist solely as a backline machine gun.
Mid-boss has arrived. The Hidden King's power is yours to wield.
Headed to Greenwich.
It's almost time to grab the rune.
York is under attack. They've taken our Yellow Walker. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Okay, we're sticking our necks a little far out here.
Pull back!
Got two coming mid.
They will return, and we must be ready.
This won't take long.
Yeah. I don't know if there was any point at which we could have ever won this.
Yeah, I know it's part of the problem. It's been a minute since I've played Deadlock too much.
Like, there are too many on their team that are just a fucking wall of concrete. It's like having anti-heal doesn't even matter.
I won't stop until I get what I came for.
Henry, let me show you how it's done. Just like old times,
There's nothing anybody could have done.
No price was too high to pay for victory.
4 players coming in. He's sort of playing like he's invincible. Usually you are on Mo and Krill, but beautiful 4-man rotation for the Floorman to punish Mo for his hubris.
Yeah, and starting to clean up some of these early sinners as well. The 8-minute mark spawn timing is being respected, and we get a steal as well. The opponent's sinners as well. The accessible one next to the Guardian getting dealt with. So pretty nice advantage to get early here for Floormen. And I think this has been one of the cool things, Jake, in this series, is that just looking at the game from a fundamentals point of view, Floormen have been great. I mean, they are going pound for pound against melee creeps.
Scout holding on to the combo. Would love to be able to deploy that. Find a key kill, especially around this mid Guardian. A lot of rotations from both teams.
I'll push on next wave.
Looks like melee creeps bringing a little bit more here, but without the waves and with Ivy defending, it's going to be pretty unlikely, I think, to commit from mid Guardian without players already hitting the deck. Scout going to be happy to just get what he can out of the boxes. And I mean, both teams just eco-maxing this, man. Just like full, like making sure every box is cleared, getting whatever they can out of the map, feeding as much as they can to their solo laners. Speaking of solo lanes, by the way,
someone walks up, I can combo dude.
you do not want to be solo on this lane against Mo, but pushing the wave into his tower, he's going to be forced to show himself.
I'm 400 souls off. I should make it in time.
Yeah, some clean up there from Mo. Getting the cold fronts online.
Set up early. I got Mina off, by the way.
Do we want to fight it or no?
Mo feels a lot more fun now, and with the updates,
I'm not being in trouble.
quite a bit of the new Mo.
I'm also here.
I'm ulting this guy.
Aggressive build for Billy. Usually we see a little bit more green investment from Billy, but he's going heavy damage. Wants to snowball this one. Get some tempo rolling. Become that sort of secondary carry for the squad. A little bit of pressure as well on this side Guardian. DMB on the Warden. I don't think he's all that interested in trying to make a desperation defense. Like, if you get comboed by Mo, you are just dead in this spot. Ido flying.
Yeah, way more focus around these bridge buffs, and that's where all the players went there. So it might be an advantage. You know, DMB's going to lose that Guardian, but there were 2 players there from melee creeps. So, okay, what does that translate to? More players for Floormen to pick up this urn and to maybe work some of the other objectives. So it's all about the trade game here in terms of these resources. And, you know, he's carrying that on across the map, and he's going to meet this mid-fight in a second, which is dominated by melee creeps.
Oh, wait, getting the flying from Rocker is just not quite enough to get him out of there. Nearly played his way out of that scenario. Looked really desperate. And now, wait, hold on. Ivy trying to run this urn. Mo gets the interception. Combo onto the Ivy there. Stolen Sinclair. Turning it around now. And even disarms the Silver. She's going to maybe struggle to get her ultimate off. She just has to run for it. Guys considering a chase down, but under Walker, just a little bit too desperate. Urn gets back into the hands of the Floormen, but with Cooper on slivers of HP, I think you really need to rethink going for this too aggressively. And DMB tries to harass players away, but even he recognizes this one looks a little scary. Going for the all-in dunk is a possibility here for Xeno, but it's a little bit risky. He's going to send it anyway. The Warden ults enough to make space. Solar does get snatched away. Saya, good quick melee to read that one. DMB with the last stand is actually pumping the damage. John forced into a swap, but this one actually looks pretty scary. Now here comes McGinnis ult as well on the other side of the map. Just doing what you can as Saya, but it's just not enough. He does get the dunk in, but it costs him his life, and most of the souls are going to get denied. So as the dust settles, huge team fight for the Floormen, winning across the map. McGinnis making a solo kill with her ulti on the left side. I'm surprised it's not a bigger soul advantage.
Yeah, the way that it breaks down, it seems favorable regardless, though, for Floormen. They are going to crash some creeps on the left side walk up, but this mid Guardian, I think, is definitely a big point of focus now. Bringing a couple players of Floormen back towards the middle part of the map, and there's definitely presence here from melee creeps to prevent that Guardian from going down. This mid Guardian is a big advantage to have in terms of map control, and in fact, maybe looking for a fight. You know, the combo is a big threat, especially against Mina. You cannot afford to get caught by that if you're Rocker. And, you know, keeping distance, but in the meantime, DMB is going to get some love as well, but it's a combo against the Geist. Didn't see that coming. In from the back, Goober doing what he's been doing all day on Silver.
Yeah, misread from John was up past the creep wave there, and rotation came in from Goober to punish. DMB was more than happy to kind of bait guys to stick around a little bit too long. Beautiful movement from Ido. What we know him for, he's able to just slip away without really losing much health. What could have been a little bit of a stickier situation for a less experienced player. Big combo from Mo, pulls Ivy out of the air. Combo is canceled, but the beautiful wall even better from League. trying to get his buddy out of trouble. As the tower starts to fall, I think they're going to have to back up yet further from this one. The threat from Billy, very real. He's looking for maybe a continuation dive here. Going up against the wall, though. She's splashing it on the wall. You can't be outranging that. Beautiful stuff as well from the Ivy. The McGinnis-Ivy combo dominates Billy Celeste. What a world in Deadlock right now.
Oh, yeah, what is that statement? What does that statement even mean? Oh, my God. You're totally right, though. That's crazy. We're just seeing how it's so hard to push into the beginners if you know the tricks. And where does that leave us? You know, we've got an 8k advantage for Floormen right now, as they're kind of taking over the game a little bit, but there's still a lot of capitulation, you know, things that they need to capitalize on in terms of converting some map control into, you know, eating up some of these creep camps. And I mean, it's still pretty even in terms of the overall map control, so they can't get too aggressive into their opponent's jungle just yet. So it's a slight advantage, but it's not one that can really, I think, climb any further right now, Jake.
Yeah, see how they decide to play this one. Down a little bit of souls. Melee creeps have found wins in this kind of a scenario before. Billy getting gone on in the mid. Sort of an unlikely kill target, especially since he already has Dispel Magic. Really valuing it this game. Up against the Shiv, up against the Warden. Hell, even the Mina, the Silver, you could end up needing to dispel yourself and, you know, kind of get out of trouble. They don't want to yield up this mid tower at all. That's why they're parking the Billy here, just defensively, like forcing it. Foreman, if you want to take this mid area of the map, right, get Prow, you're going to need to invest a lot of resources. And for now, I don't think they're all that interested. They're kind of content to farm up and get closer to these bigger item timings. McGinnis has all of her core kind of basic items up. Ulti is maxed and likely building towards Unstoppable coming soon. So Saya's going to have his work cut out for him trying to steal these ults and get away with it in these fights. They're going to be very aware of the threat of Sinclair.
One thing I noticed is that at this point in the game, there's no silence waves online just yet. I would imagine we'll start to see a few of those coming into play in the next couple of minutes. But we do have the 15-minute earn. This is often one of the more pivotal ones that we tend to see, and it's stolen away by Goober.
Wow, I can't believe he gets out with that one. And getting Prio is really huge in this kind of a advantage situation for the Floormen. Now that they can control the urn, they can kind of force a team fight on their own terms. Rocker trying to do what he can to put some punishing pressure on. Mo is always looking for those combos, though, so you want to be a little bit careful as somebody like Mina getting a little bit too active. Doing his best on Celeste to keep the wave Prio pushed into McGinnis, but Goober coming in over the top. I think you're going to have to respect this urn. The dunk is maybe just going to come in. I mean, Celeste is trying to just defend this solo, but does, I believe, get the urn knock away, and he's fighting with that Shining Wonder. It's getting a lot of value, but in the end, the Silver ulti just cooks them this time. The heavy barrage ends up more being for show in that one.
Yeah, did a lot of damage chunking down that Celeste before the assist comes from Goober. And I mean, you know, melee creeps were trying to calculate this. Okay, they're like, okay, we're going to probably give up that urn, but we're going to try to pressure the right side of the map. But Floormen also, they didn't over-commit to the urn either. They had just the amount that they needed, so they were able to fend off the push on the right side of the map. So what ends up happening is what you see in terms of the score difference now, the souls. An advantage for Floormen because they out-macroed their opponents in that particular passage of play. So Floormen, we talked about this earlier. I just want to mention it again. These guys are playing so well from just the macro standpoint that they're going toe-to-toe with melee groups as macro.
Yeah, and they're giving McGinnis a solo wave, a solo lane for a ton of this game. And that's why she's 20,000 souls on McGinnis. Insane. Should be coming up on some powerful items very soon. Goober caught, comboed, hexed, still gets the Leica transform off, but it's just not enough. Shadow transform comes in, but you blew a lot through that kill. Is it going to be worth it? Floormen trying to come in and get a punish in. There's two players not in this fight, so for Floormen, I don't know that they really want to keep this one rolling. A stolen last stand from Saya, pushing players away. Nice little movement tech from AVG, but it gets caught out of the air by Billy, the Rising Ram, delaying the Shiv. But chasing down the Shiv underground is just a little bit too much to swallow in this one. DMB running for the hills. Absolutely no HP left. Did he maybe get away? John desperate, just needs that one last bullet. But he says it finds a Shiv right up in his face. And without the swap on Geist, I don't know that you want to stick around too long in this one.
Thank you to Jack Stabito for the 10 gifted. Just saw that out of the corner of my eye.
That brings us to 614 gifted from Jack. He must love silver.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Florman played that so well, actually. Like, despite getting picked off, I feel like they had the way better trade, and now it's resulted on kills across the map. The resource war, I mean, you lost the battle, but you kind of won the war there. Like, the resource trade was so bad in killing Uber that you kind of got bullied out of that side of the map entirely. Now 2 players fall. Now Florman get the opportunity to send it on the mid boss. Saya, what's he going to be able to do into this one? Maybe some magic. He's going to need to pull something out of his hat because this is looking like a clean region for the Floormen. Melee Creeps lacking the ults to make this one a reliable, consistent contest. Stoneform comes in, and instant triple region. Floormen call the bluff. They say, you're not ready to parry. And they claim the entire prize in the first millisecond of that being up. The wall prevents the retreat. McGinnis says, I know you want to run. You cannot. Floormen, they've lost 1 rejuve. They aren't finding too many more kills just yet, but it seems like the crack's starting to show now. Ido is down. 5 streak for DMB. League loses the last of the rejuve, so the Floormen got to play their lives for now, but the health is just not there on the Melee Creeps. Goober full sending it now, sticking on top of Fishcake, getting those slowing bullets proc. Nice movement from Fishcake. Can he break this chase? Be huge escape to find, but the slowing X back into the human form on Silver with the Bola as well. Needs help, and actually can't find the kill, so well played by Fishcake to pull out of that one.
Yeah, and in the meantime, you know, they've carved out Floormen a 20k advantage, so this game is looking, I mean, you mentioned earlier, you know, you couldn't predict it would be very close or a blowout for like either team. It's looking slowly but surely like Melee Creeps are just getting consistently outplayed. Just you know, it's not nothing big, but it's just like one player after the next. And I guess this mid boss was really the, you know, the biggest example of what that's converted to, because there's been enough of a gap that actually looks pretty straightforward. But at least Melee Creeps did get rid of every single rejuve crystal. That's actually massive work, and I think it's worth it. But how do they play this at disadvantage now, Jake? 25k at 20 minutes? That's a sizable difference.
Yeah, and they're lacking some of the tools they were able to use in the previous game, right? To bring it back with like the McGinnis, with the pocket, these like incredibly high damage AoE spirit tools. By the way, a catch now on Yamato. She's caught. She's silenced by the Nox Nostra. She's trying to slip away into the underground. Holds on to the Dispel Magic and the ulti. Could be looking to turn this one, but not popping it just yet. And he just recognizes even with the Shadow Transformation, it's just not going to be enough. So I think that's a smart play from Ido. But in the end, that's your Yamato down. Opening now to go for the aggressive Urn Dunk, and I think Floormen are going to snatch it.
Yeah, Floormen managed to pick up this comeback Urn against their opponents. This is going to be absolutely devastating. There's nothing here. There's no one home. No one to answer the door. It's just a freebie. And at the same time, you know, you do have a trade coming through. You've got the work being done by Do here to try to take down a Walker in exchange at least. And there's no response, so that's a nice pickup there to find for Melee Creeps. They do have mid lane Prior as well as the right lane Prior right now as well. So definitely some stuff to work with on the map here for them as they are now getting chased down though. I don't know if Billy's going to survive this. Fishcake will go down.
Yeah, they get big value on the side waves. It's nice. But in the end, you give up a lot in the middle area of the map, and it's still you feel no closer to being able to take a proper fight with the Floormen, which is ultimately what you're going to have to do to win this game, right? It's I guess you have the Mo, but in the end, this is not going to come down to pickoffs. These teams are way too good for that. And Floormen, with full confidence, like they've been really striking. Anytime there's an econ mistake, anytime there's some ulti tempo is a little bit off for the Melee Creeps, then they've been punishing. And so honestly, I feel like we got to say Floormen are playing amazing Deadlock tonight, like super clean stuff. This is what we've talked about from Melee Creeps week in, week out, how stable their macro is, how consistently they generate those advantages and kind of freeze out the map. That feels like how Floormen are playing right now. They're just, instead of trying to end the game immediately and go for something more, they're just eking out a smaller and smaller advantage over time.
How much of this is thanks to DMB's incredible Warden play?
I gotta give him credit. He's been just elevating throughout the entire series that this is the best Warden game yet, and I feel like probably more than his individual Warden play, you know, his comms are just having so much influence on not just a map like this, but a day like this, right? The craziness they've been through in the last 2 days, this is a huge test for some of the leaders, some of the communicators on this Floormen team, and so far it seems that they're passing it.
One stat I have to bring to our attention is 5 kills to 20. Melee Creeps have only had 5 kills so far. And they've completed 20. That's a massive difference.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously the kills don't often tell the story in terms of the souls, but it does tell the story a lot in terms of the trades and fights. And so that's a big problem because mid boss is coming up very soon here, Jake, and you'd expect that that's going to be the Melee Creeps can't allow that to go for free.
Well, Snatch pulls Ivy, or pulls rather Goober out of trouble. Ido forces Shadow Transform and super low HP. So just getting kind of bullied and boxed out of that one. It's a long cooldown ultimate, so maybe it's going to have quite some time where Ido's going to struggle on the front line. And something we were talking about in the drafting phase, how, you know, Yamato is a character that wants to be ahead of the game, wants to be bursting people down. Wait, hold on. Speaking of bursting people down, AVG in a brutal spot. Big Stoneform comes in from Ivy, but the McGinnis ult from Downtown League is in, and he's absolutely eating them alive. Full build McGinnis now online. Already found 2 in the fight. Scout just had to completely run and disengage. The only way to survive it. And Scout's been League quietly side laning minutes on end and just shows up with a monster team fight. And that's Midwalker.
Yeah, able to kind of rush the Unstoppable and the Lightning Scroll. Like, that's, I mean, I almost feel bad. Do you even need the Lightning Scroll? Like, come on, man. Like, give him a chance.
Ido in trouble. Ido's in a terrible spot. Still alive for now, but in really rough shape, gets pulled in, and Celeste dies in his stead. Beautiful plays from Xeno in this fight, from the clutch Stoneform to save AVG to the Vortex Web catching more in. Ido got pulled into a terrible spot behind the McGinnis wall. He manages to escape, but losing Do is almost a higher price at this point in the game.
Yeah, full map control for Floorman now, and it feels like the smoothest sailing, the calmest seas that you could ask for them at this point in the game. They've got the mid-walker up as well still, and I mean, you know, the thing that we were talking about earlier was like, what's the comeback potential? And yeah, without the pocket, without the beginners, or like these big ultimates to turn the mid-boss fights, because that's really, if that goes too in favor of Floorman, the game, it kind of gets over.
Floorman, they have this McGinnis ult up once again. Can they find something? They've already found Fish Cake. You just gotta disengage, man. I mean, Saya is just completely out of this one. Has to clear off the mid wave. Could still teleport back if
the magnificent Henry is ready to help.
Leading players hemorrhaging them, right?
Yeah, you
and
call
now
yourself
40 seconds, no Billy.
is
You could go
hilarious.
for the Urn Dunk here. Although, maybe they just take turns to mid and say, hey, no Billy, no team fight. Gonna send it once more. League has the full build. McGinnis with the turret reset in the pit. This is the dream scenario for the Floormen. Maybe the Creeps were able to snatch an unlikely victory in a previous mid-boss engagement, but that was last game. That was a different draft.
All right, buddy,
Vortex
give him
comes
hell.
in. Ido, he's just not there in time. The Shadow Transform out of position. Can't get the parry. But it's just all Foreman, all over the
Easy
pit.
peasy.
John just doesn't feel like he can even come into this fight playing the high ground, poking and prodding. But it's very little help. Cold comfort to the 4 Melee Creeps members.
Let's see him dodge this.
And Foreman get everything they wanted and more out of that one, Dan.
Yeah, it's too clean. Way too clean. 40k difference. Get another. This is the second comeback run that they've managed to get with no contest. It's a very different look to the previous map and the map before that as well, I gotta say. And right now, you know, Melee Creeps, they've only got 2 players up. It might not be that way for too much longer because the suit is on. They've found Fish Cakes hanging out on the building.
Nice moves from Fishcake to like slip away into this room, but ooh, if he gets caught, he went deeper on this one. If Rocker sniffs him out here, this is another free kill on the Billy. Like, Billy's caught in this part, he has no way to retreat. He's just kind of gambling on them not checking, not clearing him. May have gotten out for now. Goober, oh, he's just farming the camp. Yeah, so I think there was enough of a juke for Fishcake. Waiting it out, but he's behind enemy lines now, behind the wave.
This is the largest soul lead we've seen in the NA Grand Final. So GDK, what is needed to finish this game for the Floormen?
Forfeit. Make a forfeit.
I mean, it's so brutal, right? It's like somebody has to make a big mistake and get like comboed and bursted. Somebody has to be overconfident and going for like a solo play that gets comboed down. I feel like Rocker has to be head on a swivel this game because Mina so vulnerable, even with a high net worth, of just getting comboed and bursted. No matter what you buy, you're never gonna really have the tankiness to deal with that. So you just can't afford to be caught. By the way, guys, can we get what's a check on the Melee Creep's current win streak? Because I think it's about to come to an end. This is game point. This is Floormen on the verge of ending a multi-month reign of terror by the Melee Creeps. Took DMB 2 games with this squad to get it done.
Yeah, it's a really impressive performance, and I think, you know, one of the reasons why it's so hard to imagine any world for them to for Melee Creeps to come back is just because Melee Creeps have been playing with great discipline throughout this entire match. Yeah, you know, there's been some like situations that are highly dynamic that you know didn't go their way, or like that one thing where they lost all 3 rejuve crystals to McGinnis. But like these are just like very minor things in terms of if you weigh it against all the things that they've been doing correctly in the macro, the team play. And as they start to demolish the base Guardians, it just feels like the whole game has been taking one small advantage after the next, and now we're seeing the result of that. And it adds up to a huge advantage as they absolutely delete the Magician. Sai gets taken out, and the base is getting destroyed.
Yeah, all of these tips are going to the players as well. Keep them flowing, guys.
Goober up in the front line right now, wants to end the game here and now, smells blood in the water, but they're taking huge damage from the Shining Wonder from Doom. You got to be a little bit careful about that one. But with the Rejuve Crystals online, playing with the House Cash, AVG low has already consumed 1 Rejuve Crystal, has to be the one who's most cautious, but the big Stoneform on the 3, Xeno, disgusting stomp right on the doorstep of Melee Creeps, and with the Patron dropping first layer down, you're not going to have Scouter idle for this fight. Floormen can end this here and now if they want to. And I think they're going to go for it, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, what is there to respond to this? For Melee Creeps, they don't even have like a mega fed carry. There's nothing to work with. It's all gone. Everything is getting destroyed. They're going to dive the pit there to just make the Hidden King invulnerable, try to scrape together something, but in a war of attrition against Floormen, they're going to wipe you out here. They've got so much more just on the numbers game alone, and they're going to pursue every frag, and now the Hidden King is destroyed. That's victory. That's the streak to an end. Floormen looked phenomenal from start to finish.
What a journey for the Floormen, right? We showed that history. We said, oh, they've won a couple maps in their entire history playing against the Melee Creeps. They've lost time and time and time again here in the finals. Many teams would have quit. Many players would have given up. Many have. Many teams have boomed over the course of Floormen building this up. Finally, DMB joins the squad, and it seems to be the missing piece. They really pull it together today in some brutal tests of a day, really. Like long, challenging games, getting a really rough comeback from game 2. You kind of gave that one up. A lot of lesser teams would have mental boomed, would have started to believe that maybe the Melee Creeps are just destined to keep winning, but Floormen kept believing, and game 3 was a tour de force, man, a showcase that they're the better team today.
I remember when
get as many
Melee
of these up
Creeps
as I
were
can.
the up-and-coming squad, challenging
going
in
hot.
grand finals and falling short. Well, here they are. DMB
Today,
leading
my
the
rates
way,
are
a
definitely
10
going up.
streak at the end. Now they're walking away with up to $1,000. $975 seems to be the prize pool top, and we had some massive donations coming in as soon as it looked like we were going to have an upset. Wait, DK, do we have a new fan favorite squad?
Nightwalker X99 just dropped 300.
We got each other's backs.
If you don't hate my turrets yet, you're gonna real soon.
This is our battlefield. Time for a little help.
Venator, I know you have no love for the hidden. But the Archmother is a tyrant, and together we can usurp her.
I need to see what they have at the store.
You're not gonna regret that.
Throwing fire. Throwing fire.
So much value in mere crates.
Throwing fire.
Cut off the support, and the rest will die soon enough. They took out Abrams.
It's brutal out there, huh?
They took out Abrams.
Hold your positions. Incendiary.
Throwing flame!
I'm in position.
It's almost time to grab the rune. I fear no evil. You can't hide from a Venator.
supplies for him.
They've taken our green guardian. Greenwich is under attack.
We can win this.
They took out Abrams.
You want to buy a mug to go with your gun?
Love getting in a game and just looking up at the scoreboard and seeing my entire team being handless.
The joys of gambling.
Let's have a debate. You're a champion, Sonny.
You're not a fighter, Dynamo. Don't try to be. Judgment comes.
Take this gift.
Traps out.
Greenwich is under attack. They destroyed the Guardian on yellow. They've taken our Green Walker.
It's almost time to grab the rune.
Incendiary out.
I fear nothing!
Mid-boss has arrived.
Fire cleanses.
Incendiary.
Ready for the fight.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Incendiary out.
And lost a walker at less than 10 minutes. You shit scrubs lost a fucking walker.
Is your power.
That is like super impressive.
Dog, you sound like you can't walk. Look at the fat rolls around your neck.
I've saved up a good amount of souls.
A blue walker is under attack. The urn has been dropped.
This shit is cooked.
Stay 2 steps ahead of death, my friend.
Throwing fire.
Yo, I really, Hayes, I swear to God, please uninstall. Like, you're the type of person who needs to go play Marvel Rivals.
A blue walker is under attack.
All right.
Time to pull out the big guns. Good teamwork.
I mean, 0 and 9 by 12 minutes. Like, you guys must be from Overwatch or something. Like, handless individuals. And then we got Ivy, who, bless her heart, is just over there pushing a fucking Guardian while we lose our shit.
Defend the stronghold.
But hey, you're gonna get 150 souls from killing that fucking Guardian.
They will be wreathed in flame.
Pragmatic, stylish, I love it.
Like, I don't know how this kid's even in my game. He should be put into the bottom rungs of Initiate and left there for his entire life. Because you can't be this bad.
Death to the wicked.
It's almost time to grab the rune.
Incendiary out.
Your mind and spirit will be reforged. Defend the stronghold.
Hayes, why don't you take your fucking bum ass over to the urn and run it, since you have the highest move speed in our team?
evil.
I mean, damn, you guys are fucking stupid.
I lead them to this. All you have to do is walk toward that. Like I give a fuck, Scrub Ivy. Handless bitch. I got a little surprise for him.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Incendiary out.
They'll walk right into this.
Throwing fire.
They've destroyed our yellow walker.
It's almost time to grab the rune.
Hope you don't mind the pickup.
Like, all you handless motherfuckers can't even run an urn. You want the guy with 2 stam to run the urn.
Bringing in support. Let's go for a ride.
Man, it's the fuck. Well, it's why not though. I don't give a fuck. Why not? I'd rather die doing.
Incendiary out.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Hold this possession. Throwing fire.
Just be like Ivy and AFK in base shooting at teammates. All this man has, he has a single item, a refresher. He bought a refresher and sold all of his items. No, I'm just saying this guy's like actually griefing. At least Paige's trying. And bless her heart, she just put into our game rather than being an initiate.
Grants you a boon.
No, I don't go selling these to just anyone.
They claim they...
Incendiary. Throwing fire.
Defend the stronghold.
They'll be exterminated.
I see Yamato.
Hayes really just altered one person. It's pretty funny.
The Rejuvenator is descending.
They have the Rejuvenator. It's almost time to grab the rune.
I got to.
Ready for the fight.
Transforming.
Too slow.
Refreshing.
They claimed the urn.
Disengaging. This is the perfect spot.
Move to positions.
Ready to fly?
They took out Hayes.
Throwing fire.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
Forgive the mess. The Baroness is mid-renovation.
I see the drifter.
Stop them from completing the ritual. Defend the stronghold. Yes, the Baroness is mid-renovation.
Let's wrap.
Damn you, Doorman.
Good game.
I must return to the Baroness.
has to be a better way than violence.
Everything that lives is designed to end. Run.
discerning taste.
It's almost time to grab the rune.
How amateur. Commencing operation.
Slice through them, Yamato.
You know, killing those creatures is quite cathartic.
Gently used.
I fear no evil.
The joys of gambling.
The hidden king grants you a boon.
Alright, enough of this shit.
Glad to be of service.
Pragmatic, stylish, I love it.
They destroyed the Guardian on Yellow.
It's almost time
They've
to
taken our Blue Guardian. Your blade drinks the blood of the guided hand. A Blue Walker is under attack. The Spirit Urn is waiting to be claimed.
Enemy located.
Look who's ready for a 2 a.m. metro ride.
Roger.
A Blue Walker is under attack. Our Yellow Walker is under attack. destroyed our Yellow Walker.
Just wait until I get going.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
It's almost time to grab the rune.
Too slow.
Broadway is under attack.
Too slow.
I see red.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Let's move.
I see someone appreciates fine craftsmanship.
I see haze.
Green Guardian.
I'll find them.
Allow the Hidden King to open your third eye.
Engaging enemy.
Slice through the capital.
It's almost time to grab the rune.
You have fun stabbing, folks.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. The hidden king gives freely.
This ends now.
This is the best party story.
It isn't you yet.
here in your hot little hands.
It's almost time to grab the rune.
Show them why you are a legend, great one.
On it. Oh, this ends now. Target.
You fought well.
Such arcane mystery.
Incendiary out.
This one is one of my
It's almost time to grab the rune.
Broadway is under attack. The spirit earth is waiting to be claimed.
Okay.
A blue walker is under attack.
Requesting permission in the game. It's coming.
Defend the stronghold.
Yeah.
The Rejuvenator is descending.
Almost time to grab the rune.
Leave it to me.
Broadway is under attack.
The Sandman comes for you all.
So, stairs. These mid-staircases are long. Going down them is simple enough. Sliding to 830 units is easily best, but they're particularly hard to climb up quickly. First, it's important to understand the geometry of the stairs. At the bottom entryway, there are two rectangular pillars that can be edge boosted on, but they can also stop you when sliding down. The walls are almost smooth, but about 3/4 of the way up, the railing section of the wall ends. Here, the tunnel gets slightly wider. This creates two additional edges that can either be used to edge boost going up, or slow you when going down. The entrance at the top has some very small edges that stick out and make the top a bit more difficult to edge boost on. The stairs, collision-wise, are flat. You don't washboard going down them, and the curves at the sides aren't any higher. Even when traveling up the stairs, jumping will still leave you airborne briefly unless you're going very fast. So this is really just a slope and can therefore be hopped up. This isn't very useful. What is useful is using the hop to get a wall jump. Rapid jump inputs next to a wall will result in a jump into a wall jump. Even if there are more than 2 jump inputs, the rest of the inputs will be eaten. It won't result in wasting a double jump. Traveling up the stairs, even at fairly high speeds, still allows you to wall jump with fast enough jump inputs. Scroll wheel is a good tool to make this happen. If you've seen most of my videos, you probably know that you can hop at the end of a completed dash to keep the dash's momentum. Something I haven't mentioned previously is that if this hop is buffered into a wall jump, it becomes much easier to input. The buffered wall jump helps prevent a double jump from being accidentally performed. This means you can scroll wheel it super reliably, which is the first and probably easiest way to get up the staircase more efficiently. If you're a beginner, this is the method I'd recommend trying to learn. You'll want to dash into the wall at a shallow angle up the stairs. Near the end of the dash, after the dash jump period is over, start mashing jump until you see the jump occur. If the dash ends just after the railing does, this can fail since you won't be touching the wall anymore. On the other hand, if you manually time the hop, you can aim to hit the edge boost at the end of the railing. This is much more difficult. Edge boosting on the walls at the bottom is a good way to get a head start. Mantle sliding into the edge boost is even better speed. Leading this sequence into a dash wall jump is already a good improvement. A double jump after the edge boost can also work. With a good enough edge boost, the railing ledge can be reached, letting you hop into another